Boys, what is going on? Back with another freaking video, dude. I know, once a week, we're actually keeping it on track. It's crazy. Today we're doing things you must know before you start modifying your car. I'm gonna waste absolutely no time and just get straight into reason. Number one, you get what you pay for. Let me give you an example. Let's say you just buy yourself a nice little Civic DX, baby, okay? Great car, by the way. A very popular kit for those cars is an eBay kit. Now, what you're gonna get with an eBay kit is a bunch of jankly fitting parts, specifically charge pipes. They never work, I don't know why. You're gonna get a weird turbo from China that's gonna have a lot of shaft play, most likely, and it's probably only gonna last you about 1,500 miles. The thing is, it is so much cheaper than, let's say, a Garrett 2860R kit. Now, as tempting as the eBay price may seem, and it may work, it's probably gonna end up costing you a lot more money later down the line, rather than if you were to just go straight to Garrett and get the correct setup. So before you go and buy yourself an eBay turbo kit for your sick DX, make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into and that it might be costing you a lot more money down the line. Number two is gonna have to do with this guy right here. For those of you who are not familiar with what this is a Cobb access port. This is what you use to tune your car, okay? Now, some of you are saying to yourselves right now, what the heck is tuning? Oh, brother, do I have a surprise for you. It is not as easy as just buying a car part and throwing it on your car, especially when it has to do with like the exhaust flow or the intake or any sort of added fuel. You have to get a tune. Tuning's expensive, okay? That's number two. Tuning is expensive. Although it is expensive, it is essential. And here's a quick pro tip. These things all come with base tunes on them for your specific car, depending if this will actually fit with your car or not. I highly do not recommend running the stock tunes on these things. They have stage 1, 2, and 3. Not ideal. The Pro Tune's gonna cost you a bit more money as well, brother. It's not over. It's not just buying this. It is not as easy as just throwing a part onto your car and running it. That's not the way it works. Your car will not run properly. It has to be tuned for the parts that you put on it. Number three is super, super important. You cannot neglect tires. I know that the first thing you're gonna wanna do is put a freaking blow-off valve on your car, or make it super loud, or lower it to the absolute max and just slam it. All that being said, you can do that first, that's fine. But as soon as you start putting down some power, you are gonna need some freaking tires. I know that tires are not the cool thing to do. I know it's not fun, and I know it's expensive, okay? I get it. But behind every great build is an even better set of tires. Tires are gonna do three things for you, okay? They're gonna improve your ride quality exponentially, trust me, okay? Anyone who has not put on like performance tires to their car, it's incredible. Number two, you're gonna be able to corner like an absolute mofo. It's not even gonna be funny. Number three, you're actually gonna be able to put the power down that you just spent all this money on, okay? If you can't put the power down and you just spent $4 grand, you know, making your car 400 wheel horsepower to the front wheels, and you can't put it down, it's kind of useless, right? If anything, it's the first thing you should do. It's gonna be the most notable difference to your build. Trust me. Next up is something that you've probably been told before already. It's an absolute addiction and money pit, okay? What do I mean by that? You are not gonna get back the money that you put into the car. That's just not how it works when you resell. Trust me, it's almost better to put the car back to stock. With it being an absolute addiction and an absolute money pit, it's one of the best and most rewarding hobbies you could possibly have. I mean, you're investing in the thing that you drive literally every single day. To me, and a lot of you guys out there, is super, super important. If you're starting to modify cars at a young age, it's especially hard because most young people don't have a ton of money to start. And that's where you start getting into like the eBay kits and all that kind of stuff. And that's, like I said, it's fine, you can go that route, but it's just gonna cost you money down the line. As you progress and as you get better at working on cars, things become cheaper because you don't have to pay for installation. Go as deep as you want into your build, but just know that you're not gonna be reimbursed for your modifications, you're not gonna be reimbursed for your time. All the bloody knuckles that you got trying to get that one freaking screw out in the middle of the engine bay, you're not gonna get paid back for that. And that's totally fine, that's part of the thing. That's part of enthusiasm, that's part of hobby. That's part of passion. The last and final thing that you need to know before you start modifying your car is to not be afraid to take a direction that has not been taken before. In the recent years of modifying cars and all that kind of stuff, the community has got like really harsh and really brutal and really honest, and just it's getting nasty, honestly. Do not let that stop you from taking your car the direction that you want to take it. If you have a Mazda Miata and you want to put the biggest wing ever on that thing, go for it. If it makes you happy, do it. Do not be afraid of getting hate, especially if you're in car clubs or on forums or Facebook groups and you're posting it. You're gonna get roasted, and that's totally fine. There's a lot of people behind the curtains that will actually respect your build, that will never come out and say it because that's just not who they are, but it doesn't matter. Just take the car the direction that you want to take it and be happy with it. That's what's most important. That's kind of the whole point of the car scene, and I think the car scene is really like strayed away from that, unfortunately, and it's all kind of the same things being built all the time, and there's only one direction you can take or you're wrong. That's not, I don't know, that to me, that's not the point of the whole modifying the car thing. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Just go for it. Just go for it, dude. I know that was a short video, but I wanted it to be concise and to the point for those of you who are just starting. If you like this kind of content, I do a bunch of other stuff on this Stage 3 Fiesta behind me. I just got to full bolt-on. We got ethanol coming, we got big turbos, we got aux fuel, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, wheels and tires, those are coming too. Lowering springs, whoops, those are sitting in my closet. I do car reviews, I do vlogs, I do installs, I do a bunch of stuff, okay? If you want to check some of that stuff out, there should be a pop-up banner here or here, I'm not sure which side, but check that out. Also, really quickly, let me know what you guys are going to be building in the next year and what your goals are and what car it is. I'm curious, and I want to look at it and see, and maybe I can give you some advice. I don't know why I would be qualified to give you advice, but maybe I will, I don't know. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.